What's going on, and welcome back to another less than 5 minute gear review. And in this video we're going to be going over the 511 4-banger bag. Now when it comes to having extra equipment and everything that you need for your mission set and being able to resupply yourself, I would highly recommend this. This guy is going to run you between about 60 or 55 $60 all the way up to about 70 bucks depending on if you get used, news, or on sale. So with that, it is a good alternative to the Special Operations Technologies Mission Deployment Bag or Go Bag. So if you want to save roughly around 50 bucks or a little bit more than that, I would highly recommend this. I've used both of these. I think they're both awesome. This guy is going to be a little bit longer and narrow, where the other guy is going to be a little bit wider and brought in just a little bit when it comes to the width of it. So as far as space goes, they do hold just about the same amount of equipment. It's just a little bit different configurations, so you do have some options with that. So when it comes to the actual setup of this guy, you do have two external pockets. When I have this thing set up, I usually have smoke grenades from Enola Gay, the Enola Gay burst smoke grenades on this side, and then I run a couple of different items on here or in here, like 550 cord, fire starters, and small other odds and ends, maybe a flashlight and all that. So pens, pencils, paper on the exterior. So all of those things are very easy to access and get a hold of if I need them, or if I need a resupply based off of just rolling around town and potentially running into a situation where I need to get smoke out to be able to screen and help people get out of a bad situation, or signal somebody and get somebody's attention to come down to where I'm at in the event that somebody needs help, or just some administrative stuff out front. So with that, you do also have some molly on the sides. So if you want to add some additional pouches for flashbangs, smoke grenades, whatever the case may be, you have the ability to throw additional pouches on this system. And then you do have one very large center pocket with elastic for magazines, as well as Velcro on the other side. So if you want to completely custom set this thing up for whatever you have going on, you do have a lot of different options, and being able to custom configure this guy specific to whatever you need based off of your mission, operational environment, duty position, or just where you live. So with that, I usually throw a couple of different things in here. I'll throw ammo if I don't want to jam my mags, or if I do jam my mags, I have the space to throw food, water, and a couple of other items in here. When it comes to missions and stuff like that I've used this on, I've thrown extra magazines, smoke, flashbangs, all sorts of stuff. I mean, dude, the sky's the limit as far as what you want to throw inside of this thing for what you have going on. So you do have a lot of different space and a lot of adaptability to custom configure this guy with some elastic pouches and Velcro pouches on the interior. On the back side, you do have a very large pouch for just whatever. I usually only threw 550 cord in here and maps, so that way if I needed those maps, I had the ability to grab those and not open up everything else. And then when it comes to the back side of this guy, you do have a lot of other options. You can throw magazines in here and use the elastic to help secure those magazines. You can open these up and just throw some larger items in there as well. So you do have some options. Found a round in there, but with that, I would highly recommend this. In total, you can run 4 magazines on the back. If you want to run larger magazines like 7.62, it may get a little bit tight, but there is quite a bit of space. So even though it will be tight, it is possible. You do have plenty of space on the back side for whatever you want to throw in there. My recommendation is maps and all that stuff. It does come with a shoulder strap. If you want to keep that on here, by all means. I didn't really find a need for it. And I tried configuring this in a way to where I could actually like mount this to seats and whatnot. It kind of worked, but it didn't work the way that I wanted, so I just kind of ditched that altogether. And I actually found that this, even when it's full, is a nice snug fit underneath seats. So if you want to be able to throw that underneath a seat even when it's packed full, that is an option as well. So sometimes it won't fit depending on the vehicle and how small that space may be underneath your front or back seats, but if you do have a little bit of space, it will slide nice and neatly under that. Where I started to see some difficulty with that was your small pickup trucks. Sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't. Cars, it was almost a complete no-go, but anything 1500, F-150, and larger, you typically had quite a bit of space to be able to throw those underneath the seats. So with that, I would highly recommend it. I think it's an awesome product. If you have any questions, please feel free, leave a comment. We'll help you out in any way that we can. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.